Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've gotten a lot of requests for some makeup tutorials, and look, I'm not great at the tutorials, but I will definitely show you what I do to get the looks that I have. I will say though that I have kind of put off doing this because I'm a little self-conscious about my skin. I don't know if it's like the season changing or like what's going on, but I am breaking out a little bit and it makes me really self-conscious. I don't typically break out this bad, but it is what it is. So I figured, you know, probably a lot of people are going through this too, so might as well just do it. But I am really self-conscious about it, so yeah. Also, I don't have really a good filming place to do like makeup tutorials anymore, so because we moved and now like I'm still trying to figure out like where to do everything. So I'm in my bathroom and I hope the lighting's okay in here. It looks okay, so we'll see, but I don't know if my camera is going to like get blurry or whatever, so we'll see how this goes. We'll see. So the very first thing that I do is I put some eye cream on, and this is by it's by Pharmacy, and it's called Do It All, I think. Yeah. And I have been using this. I put it well, I got it in a, see, there goes my camera. I got it in a FabFitFun box, and I really like it. I don't know if it works, but I like it, so I keep using it. I think it works though, because I feel like when I don't put it on, which is rarely, I do see a little bit more like bags under my eyes, and I don't have a lot of like bags under my eyes, but I feel like I can tell a difference. So I just put that all around my under eye and on the lid of my eye as well. And then I use this Renewed Hope. I love this stuff. I love it so much. I've tried a lot of different lotions, and look, I don't really know a lot about like beauty and like skin and stuff like that, but my skin gets really dry, and this is the only thing that when my makeup is on, it doesn't get flaky like halfway through the day. So I continue to use it. So I've got that on, and I'll wait for it to dry a little bit, and then I will use, you can't really tell, but I use this primer, and it's by Decay, and it's eye primer, and let me tell you, eye primer is like the best thing ever. Well, actually all makeup is. I love makeup, but this stuff really makes my makeup stay on. I used to not use an eye primer, and I would find that my eyeshadow wouldn't stay on, so not use this. And this is really difficult just doing this in the camera, so hopefully everything turns out okay. But I get a lot, every time I wear this makeup look, I get a ton of requests to do it. I think it looks okay, I can't tell. So I thought I would show you guys what I use. Isn't that a great face? It's like, you know, mascara when you're using it and you have to like go like that. Yeah, I have to do that when I put eye primer on too. And here's the thing, I put my eye makeup on before I put my face on, so a lot of people don't do it that way, but I can't not do it that way, because I feel like when I put my makeup on, like my eye makeup, it you know, I get shadow everywhere, so I have to like wipe it off before I put my face, like my foundation and stuff on. So I don't know how you guys do it. I have all my makeup there. So I'm going to be using this palette. It's the Sweet Nothings palette by ColourPop, and I love it. It is a very well loved, if you can't tell. I'm gonna have to get a new one soon. Now, the first thing I do is I kind of like just even out my eyelid, and so I use this color. It's Out of Luck. Well, Out of Luck. And I just put it all, I wonder if I'm looking over here if you guys can still see. I hope so, because I can't really see it in the camera. So I just put it all over the top of my eyelid just to kind of even out the color. Oh, also, these brushes are by BH Cosmetics, like most of my brushes that I'm going to use. And I got them in a pack for like $10, and I love them. I don't have a lot of money to buy like nice brushes and stuff, so I tried to get them on sale. And I've had this for like a couple years. I love it. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this color right here, which is Pretty Cruel. And I'm just going to put that in my crease. And it's okay if it doesn't look really, look, I don't have a lot of time in the mornings before I get ready for work, so like I'll blend it all the way. And for me, that's okay. But I do make sure like I want to get like good coverage on there, like the color to show up. So I put it in the crease and I kind of put it right there. Hang on just a minute, I'm getting a phone call. Okay, sorry. So I went ahead and did this eye. I got a phone call, so I was like, well, while I'm on the phone, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that eye. So I use the same color for this side as well. And I just put it in the crease and right on the edges. And then I'm gonna go in with this color down here, which is Tulle. I think that's how you say it. I don't really know. But I'm gonna go in with that color, and it's just gonna like darken that crease a little bit more. And I'm doing the exact same thing that I did on the other side. And look, if you get fallout, don't worry about it. It's fine. We'll wipe it up. So I'm gonna put a little bit more over here. It's fine. All right, so then I'm gonna go in and look, I'm not a huge proponent of using my fingers, but sometimes it's necessary. So I'm gonna go in with it's Upon a Star, and I'm just gonna put my finger in there, and I just put that on the inside. It's a really, really pretty color. But I just use this as my base because I feel like it's gonna make the rest of it pop. So just put that on there. Looks pretty good. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna put some glitter over top of it. And then I'm gonna go in with this brush, which is just looks like that. I don't know what kind of brush it is. And I'm gonna go back in with this dark color down here, Tulle, and I'm just gonna brush that along the base of my eye. Everybody's always like, oh, do you take like forever to do your makeup in the morning? I'm like, nope. Nope, super quick. So then I'm going to dip my finger into that Upon a Star color again, that shade on the inside, and I'm just gonna put that on the inside of the bottom lid. So that's what we've got. And then sometimes if I don't feel like this is like dark enough, like kind of smoky a little bit, I will go back in with that color with this brush and just kind of go into the crease. But I think it looks pretty good. So just touch that up. Yep, we're good. So now I am going to use this makeup remover wipe from, I think it's Neutrogena, and I'm just gonna go into the edge to just get that excess makeup off and just wipe it off. I know there are like things that you can buy to like avoid that, and you just like kind of like tape or whatever, but I don't know, this is faster. And in the mornings, I really like to sleep in, so I don't like to take like a lot of time to do my makeup. So yeah. Okay, so the very next things that I use is this glitter primer by NYX, and then I'm going to put, it's called Tulip Twinkle, and it's by Stila, and it's like glitter, and I love glitter. So what I do is I open this and I just do one eye at a time. I'm sorry my hair looks like this, but I do my hair after I do my makeup because I don't want it all on my face. So I'm going to squeeze out just a tiny little bit and just kind of dip my finger around, so looks like that. And then I'm just going to press that onto the inner corner and about halfway through. And what this does is it allows that, and I do it on the bottom too, it allows the glitter to stay on all day. And I let it dry just a tiny bit so it gets a little bit tacky, but I don't put too much on there so it doesn't take that long to dry. And then this is what it looks like. And then I just put that on my finger like that, and then I just tap it on there, so. And sometimes you have to go in like a couple times. And if I was just staring in the mirror, I would have enough on here, but I don't know, camera pressure, man, camera pressure. So, and I just put that on there. And then I'll put a little bit on the bottom too. And sometimes if I'm not satisfied, I mean, you can go in like this, but I feel like I don't have as much control of it when I do that, so that's why I use my finger and I just messed it up. That's fine, that's fine. We'll just put more. So, there is that eye. I'm sorry that the lighting is so bad. I'll figure something out in the future, but so if you can see, like halfway in, and you know what? I don't know if you guys have ever like done one of those Bob Ross paintings, but you kind of have to get to the very end to really appreciate what you've got going on, because like halfway through, you might be like, this is not looking good. It's not looking good, and you take it off, but let me tell you, just go all the way through. Just like, and sometimes even like putting your like foundation and stuff on can pull an eye look together as well. So just go through the whole thing. Even if you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm feeling it, I don't know, just do the whole thing. So we're gonna do the same thing on this side. And on the bottom. And even if you guys can't really see this, I mean, I hope like from what I'm saying you guys can get the gist. So even if the camera doesn't pick it up really well and I post this tutorial, maybe you guys can still like figure out what to do. Yep, so got that. I really feel like this is like, okay, we're good. We're good. And then I just kind of like close my eyes and let it dry a little bit. I know I look kind of weird, but that's good. So then I'm gonna take this makeup wipe again and just make sure I've got that bottom glitter exactly where I want it and no excess. And we're good to go. You could go like that. I don't know. Okay. So next I'm gonna go in with this Hangover primer from Too Faced. I can't read backwards. And I put this on before I put my eyeliner on, because that way it allows the primer to, and I just put a little bit, to dry. I know some people use a brush to do that, but I don't know, I just use my hand. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline eyeliner. That's what this is called. And it is in Blackest Black. And it's just like the eyeliner like pot. And I use a brush that I got from my mom like years and years ago. And it's just like an angled brush, but it's like thick. So, like the bristles are hard. And I just dip it in there. And then this is gonna be the tricky part. I don't know if I can do this while looking in the camera. Let's see. I don't think it's working. I don't know. Okay, well you get the gist of it, so that's what you do. You just put a line on. I'm gonna do it over here. I'm gonna show you. So I just go to the very edge first and I get that eyeline done, and then I'm gonna do a wing from here. I know a lot of people do it the opposite way, but not me. I can't do it that way. Also, I used to feel really confident in my winged liner abilities, but lately, like, it's not been working out for me. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go back over here to do the wing because I know I can't do that in the camera. Well, maybe no, shouldn't try. Okay, so there is my wing. So I just started right there and I just pulled it out, and then I went back in to connect it to the rest of the eyeliner. Now I'm gonna do this side. And remember, sisters, not twins. I'm pretty sure they're talking about eyebrows, but I use it for eyeliner too. Next up, I use my Julep eyeliner. I love this eyeliner. Like, it is like perfect. It goes on so smooth. I just love it. And I just put that in my waterline. And then I add a little tiny bit right under, and then I'm gonna blend that out. So I can't see. So that's what we got. And I use this, I'm pretty sure this is from Wet n Wild. Use this brush, it looks like that. And I just blend it out. Just really gently. That's the thing about the Julep eyeliner, is like it blends so easy. I love it. So that's what we've got going on for eyes. We're all done with those, and now we're gonna move on to foundation. So I use a Real Technique sponge. A lot of people use like beauty blenders, and I have one of those, but I just love this so much better. I don't know why, don't know, but that's what I like to use. But if you like your beauty blender, you use that. So I'm using this Born This Way foundation in shade Swan, and it's by Too Faced. I used to use my Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation, and I really like this, and actually a couple weeks ago I picked it back up and I really liked it, but I just ordered a new one of these, so I don't know. But I just put this on the back of my hand, that's what that word is, and I'm gonna dip my sponge into it. I don't want to get a whole lot on there, but now I'm just gonna like dab it on my face. The time, and I kind of like focus on the areas that I am breaking out in, and I don't take a lot of time to do this either. So like, I'm telling you, if I wasn't filming, probably, I think my makeup routine probably is like less than 20 minutes in the morning. But also in the morning, I'm usually watching TV as I'm putting my makeup on, so it probably is even less. But yeah, I don't know like why I'm breaking out so bad. I'm just assuming maybe the season's changing and stuff. And I am getting a cold, so that's what I've been chalking it up to. Make sure I get down there. I don't go like all the way down my neck because I feel like this color like is a good color for me and I don't have to do that, so. Alright, done with foundation. Next up, and I'm gonna look crazy during this part, but that's okay. Because I don't know, I don't think I blend like how everybody else does, so I don't know. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. contour palette in the light medium, and I'm gonna use this brush from Wet n Wild. There you go. And it's just kind of like an angled brush, and I'm gonna dip into this dark color here very, very lightly. And then I do that. And it's fine if it looks a little weird because like I just blend it out. And in the end, I think it looks okay. And then I'm gonna take this brush, and it's from Real Techniques, and I'm gonna dab it into this color and this color. Don't know what the colors are. And I'm gonna do so it looks a little bit dark when you first put it on, but it's okay because we're gonna blend it out. It's fine, it's fine. That's where we're at. And then I'm gonna go back in, and the side that I used for my foundation, I'm just gonna dab on here and just kind of blend, that's the word I was looking for, this out. So looks like that. Can't really tell, but it looks okay. And we're gonna blend that later. So the next thing I use is my Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in the shade Fair Beige. Love this stuff. I've tried a bunch of different concealers, but this is my favorite. But I've heard that it's either like one that you just love it or you hate it. So, and I'm just gonna go, I don't put too much on. A little bit goes a long way. I do put a lot on my chin though, because I'm breaking out and I want to cover it. So that's what it looks like. That's where I put it. And then I use this bottom for my chin. And look, I'm not a beauty guru. I don't know. So I don't know if this is like the right technique, but this is just how I do it. So you do what you feel comfortable doing. And then I'm gonna go in and do my eyes. And I just kind of pull it outward and down. So out and down. And my nose a little bit, and then over to this eye and do the same. And I don't typically go like all the way up, just about like right to where, right there. And then I try to focus this just like right here and kind of like dab it a little bit closer to where we put the contour or bronzer, you know, that stuff that we put up there. I mean, it's a contour palette, but I use it for like bronzing, yeah, whatever. Everything's versatile. You could use everything for everything. That's not true. All right, so this is what we've got. And now I'm gonna put powder on. All right, so I've been using the Laura Mercier powder, translucent powder. And the first time I used it, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. But now I love it. So I don't know, I was probably just doing it like wrong or something, but I love it now. I feel like it definitely holds my makeup on. Like, it is worth the price. And I don't often say that about high-end products, but it's worth the price. So I use this e.l.f. brush, and I just put a little bit on there, and then I just tap it on there. And you're supposed to like let it like set for a little bit, you know, bake. That's about as long as I do it for. So maybe if I did it longer, I would get even better results. I don't know, but I like the results I get, so now I just brush it. Also, I don't contour my nose. I know a lot of people do, but I don't do it. So, I don't know how. Don't really want to. But that's what we got going on. So now I am going to put blush on. And I use this. I actually got it for free. I think it was a birthday gift. And it's in the shade Orgasm. And I use a BH Cosmetics brush for that. And I just dip it in there. And then I like to just pat it on there. And kind of get the color buildup that I want. And I kind of, I don't want to say overdo it because I really like blush. But I kind of overdo it a little bit. And then I just kind of brush it on there after I get the color I want, the payoff. And if you think you do too much, you just go back in with that powder brush and brush over it. So, and then I go back in with the this brush and I just go back over this and kind of smooth it out. And then I also do it there. I don't know why. Just do. I don't know if it helps anything. Don't know. And I'm just going to go in with a little bit more powder up front, up top, and I'm done with the powder. And my battery's almost dead, so I hope that I can finish this. Okay, so my phone died. My camera died. So my mom called earlier and she was like, hey, I'm going out to the store. Do you want to go with me? And I was like, sure. So I was going to curl my hair, but I don't have enough time, so I put it in a bun. And I would show you guys a tutorial on that, but like it looks different every time I do it. So, and sometimes I have to redo it like 4 times. It's terrible. Who knew messy buns could be so hard to do? Anyway, so I didn't do anything else on my face, so you saw me just put the powder on my forehead, and now I'm going to put some highlight, and I use this. It's from BH Cosmetics, and it was like Carly Bible. I don't really know how you say her name. I don't know. And I got like 4 of these because I loved this palette so much. And it is so well loved, you're going to see. I can't hold it up really well, so you can see like it's really well loved. So these highlights are amazing, and I'm gonna go in with this white shade right here. I don't know what it's called. It doesn't have names on it. And I'm gonna use this brush, and I got this brush like 10 years ago, and I'm gonna go in with that, and I'm gonna dip into that white shade, and I'm just gonna put it on top, and I use this to just blend my eyeshadow. I know like it's highlight and you're only supposed to do it like certain areas, but I've always done this and I like how it looks. So yeah, so it kind of blends it out so it's not like harsh lines. And then I'm also going to pat it back in there, and then I'm going to go like that. And I'm one of those people that I love highlight, so I don't feel like I can ever have too much. And then I put a little bit on my nose. And then I'm going to go in with this edge. And I'm going to pat into that white color again to get a little bit, and I'm just going to put this on the corner. Not too much, but enough to really give you kind of a pop. And then I'm going to go in with my Julep fan brush and go back into that white color a little bit, just pick up a very little bit and just fan it in the same place. So I like to shine. So that is all we do, and sometimes I'll just brush it with my hands to blend it a little bit more. And then I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is my favorite mascara. I've tried so many, and this is my favorite. Let's see how this goes. I haven't put hairspray on my hair because I didn't want to get hairspray on my camera, so I still got flyaways. And I don't put that much on my bottom lashes. Like, I go in one time, that's it. And I'm gonna do the same for this side. And the bottom. Getting it in my hair. That's okay. So here's the thing. I know a lot of people like the roller lash. I tried that and it just did not work for me, so I use this one. But that is our eye look. So sparkly. I love sparkles. Okay, so for lips, I'm gonna go in with this NYX lip liner, and it's in hot pink. And I'm just gonna take it along the bottom to like kind of line it, just what you do with a lip liner. And then I kind of just put it all over. I found that when I do that, I feel like my lipstick stays a little bit longer. And I just kind of pat it on there. Don't know why. And then I am going to use this Vivid Matte liquid lipstick from Maybelline in Twisted Tulip. Hey, that's kind of funny because my eyeshadow, the glitter eyeshadow, is like Tulip something. I forget what it's called, but it's Tulip. Tulip something. Tulip Twinkle. So, meant to be. All right, and then I'm just kind of put it on there. I kind of go over what I lined a little bit. I don't put a whole lot on, but so yep, there we go. So this is the final look, and I probably should have worn a different shirt, but it's okay. Look, when I do my makeup, I do it so fast, like I don't take time to just really like not get it everywhere. So I just use my t-shirt when I'm putting my makeup on because I don't want to get my real clothes all dirty. So that's why I'm wearing this t-shirt. All right, so this is the final look. I went ahead and changed my camera cut off because, like I said, it's like at like almost 0%, so I charged it for a little bit while I was changing, and this is what we've got to work with today. So I really like how it turned out, and like I said, sometimes during the process it might not look like it's gonna all come together, but you just gotta push through that and get to the very end, and it comes together really nicely. So I really like how it looks. I love glitter, and honestly, people told me that I would grow out of my love for glitter, but I haven't. It's just gotten worse, and I just love everything glitter. So this is what we've got. So hopefully I can figure out how to do a good thumbnail for this. Thumbnails are not my like forte, but